Woo! What a week. What a week. Let's get this guy going. He's got a long way to go. He's got 49 minutes, so we will get done with the wheat tonight. We'll get done planting wheat. And I got a little plowing started. I'm gonna let him roll. It ain't hurting nothing for real. I don't think it's hurting nothing. Gonna let him eat. Get him go back where he was. Tell you what, I have gotten way out of whack here. Oh, what in the hell? I don't know what's going on with this, so that was not cool. Okay. So in 48 minutes I'll be done harvesting soybeans here. And I will be done I don't like when they do that, really don't. That's not where I want you to go, but they're going to try to follow the path of least resistance there, so I'm going to get both these over to the house, because they got to change headers. Because the next harvesting we do will be ragged ass sunflowers. Alright, let him eat. Let him go. I'm going to send him down to the, I think it was 15 truck load. Yep. Yeah, I start rolling down there shortly. Quite a few loads of beans there. Bring them home. As bad as I wanted to bring that new tractor in and hook it up to this massive drill, I'm not. So I'm gonna let this tractor finish it off. He's doing a fine job. So he's actually made really good time down here. No complaints. He's made good time. How many soybeans do we have? What? 1.7? 1.7? Got plenty of dry corn left too, but man, those beans, look at those soybeans. I killed it with soybeans. I didn't think that was nothing to brag about, so. And we're still going over here. Still over here raising hell. Let's do this. I think I'll have to use that roller again though. Yeah, 'cause I got sorghum. Well, no, those pesky sunflowers have to be mulched, so my bad. I don't normally wash anything on the live stream, so we'll knock this out real quick so we can get on to something else. But washing stuff on the live stream just bores the crap out of you guys. So let's go spend some money. Repaint is just ridiculous. I said it. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He's got a long way to roll over here. Could always hook two rollers up and let him ride. It won't take him long once he gets started though. Like this guy right here, it won't take him long at all once he gets in the field. He is pretty much done, so. I wonder if this is messed up. Yep. Nope, it's not. Not helping that much right there, but whatever. We're still bringing the soybeans in over here, boys. We're still knocking them out. He makes a round or so and he's ready to go dump again, so that ain't bad. I'm dreading these daggum sunflowers though. Excuse me. I don't want to make a deposit. I want you to give me money. I'm gonna let him hang out over for a minute and just go ahead and top that card off. Nobody else is waiting on him. We're gonna make bank off soybeans. Shit. What y'all say? I'm gonna put that 1% on there so you can go dump. Pretty good beans there. I'm excited about them. So. Like $5 or $6 million with soybeans, so I may actually be able to buy the rest of this map when I get done. Wonder where that wait a minute, try an AF11 out, and I did download it, but I think I forgot to unzip the file. Can I build? I like my large combines, but there's always a but in there. But I want a wider header. That bastard right there looks like it'll tote one. I want to run deers with the 50-foot header. We're almost done here, bud. Just move ye out of the way, and you ain't gonna fit through there, so don't even try it. It's just a game, but I will do it. That's how you back up with a cart right there. Can't see shit. I never did mulch that. That is something we can do and knock out of the way. Well, we ain't nearly not without fuel. Nope, not doing this. Well, it's just a small field. It probably wouldn't hurt anything, but I just went and got a load today, so we should have enough. Yeah, 23,000 liters, so I went and got enough diesel. He's about to start trimming his end, but I guarantee it takes every bit of those liters to finish it off. Good soybeans down here. Real good soybeans. Come on down here and get me, boy. Now, I'll get you out of here now. Since you have fuel. You head that way. Do me a good old favor and head that way. There we go. We're trimming. I thought I didn't have enough wheat, but that's going to be 600 acres right there by itself. I'll just plant that other little field too. That's rounded curve. That's going to work out just fine. Yeah. I've had wheat there before though. I have ran that truck hard. I need to go ahead and do, since ain't nobody watching right now anyway, let's go ahead and knock this out. It's gonna be live for the hell of it, I guess, so whatever. I ain't been on in a while, probably got nobody trying to watch, so. They covered a lot of ground though. They really covered a lot of ground. That corn in there that was a lot of corn, that 600 acre field. That makes no sense. $118,000 to repaint the combine. That makes no sense. They brought a load, didn't they? That's actually 2 truckloads when he brings one, so. See if I can make room. Nope. Yeah, I got it. We done it. Pretty shitty job of it, but we did it. We did it. Diesel hogger here. Man. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one ready for next month. We have to go out here and harvest some sunflowers that I'm not excited about, but we planted them, we're gonna harvest them. .26 minutes left here. And I think it was 26 minutes left on the wheat. We'll be done simultaneously with that stuff. Can't wait to try this out. May hook them to a plow, just go break them in. Hop over here and get this started before I edit all of this. I'm gonna try to turn this all into one field. I'm gonna edit this field. I'm gonna do this first. Knock this out. He's almost done. We'll get done planting wheat and harvesting soybeans at the same exact time, so I won't complain. I'll find something else to complain about, but not that. And we're putting way over here, and by the time he'll be done liming, by the time we get done with the soybeans, so I can get the cart out of his way and the trucks, and then we can put the plow behind him. This will work. This all gonna work out just fine. So I got a lot going on, but it's gonna actually all time out to where I can just jump to next month. So I think I made this a 3-day month just because. John Deere 830s have done me really well so far. I've ran them on the grain carts as it, but they have done really good. That's a solid mod. Go ahead and put him over here in position too. I'm gonna go ahead and knock him out as well. Oh, horrible driver. That's not meant to back up with. Sorry. That is not meant to back up with. It ain't meant to pull quick either. We're gonna go ahead and just get over here. Good thing I own this shit. I'd be fired, wouldn't I? There we go. Pretty impressive to get it stood back up on. on his wheels. As bad as it was to turn it over on its side, it was actually equally impressive to get it turned back up on the right way. So nasty, nasty. Now, the most ridiculous thing in the game is when I hit the repaint button on this combine. $118,000. Ridiculous. Where we going? Piece mulching. We're good. $20 there. It won't take long at all. Run the mulcher. We'll lime that. I think I'm gonna let him finish first. I normally put that roller in there behind, let him chase, but I guess I could. He's got enough room. We'll start that problem. So typically all this stuff starts, if you come down here and start it, everything's going to run the same pattern on this field. It's going to have the same pattern. I don't ever change it. I just let it eat whichever way it's going to go, get the long run out of the way, and cover some ground. So here. I always forget to cut the headlands off first when I do the roller. So. Come on. That's 80 feet versus the 90-foot drill. I don't think I'd cut that much closer. So yeah, all right. Let's roll. It won't. Okay. That's close enough. I figured that's about right. If I don't roll half acre over there, that's fine. It ain't gonna kill me. Sure wish I had a train. This was gonna. I started planting wheat here last year, and I changed my seasons too fast. So this has not been in the rotation for wheat yet. I'm gonna plant sorghum here, and on the next field up, that was wheat. I'm gonna try some sorghum with some of this ground. It made a nut. See if I can put this header where it goes to. Try to park the headers up under the shed. It's an expensive piece of header, so. I did all that work to run over that thing with my auger. That's why you should have kept it folded up, dumbass. Yep. They straightened my shop yard up. I just got stuff dumped everywhere. All those trailers just throwed up there. Move them around on that backside and park them where they go. There we go. I think he will make it off of that. As long as he makes around this seed, he had 8,000 liters when he started the trimming the ends, and he's almost done one round. He hasn't used much seed, so we should be fine here with this amount. And I ain't got to run the seed cart back down there, and roller's got 2.5 hours. Well, dang. Well, I got to finish rolling before I change seasons. That sucks. I'm gonna extend this season a little bit longer. Unless I just don't roll it. I don't really have to, I guess. Making a mess out of the lime over here. I'm telling you, it's just, I just thought about that. That rolling's gonna take another 2.5 hours. Yep. I was gonna try to jump into sunflowers. I can't jump into nothing. I guess I could. I'd go over and make that sunflower field. I can turn that sunflower field into ready to harvest. Can't I? Absolutely can. And we can just do that while we are rolling. This is the only map that does this. My little boy's out and about. He turned 11 yesterday, so it's pretty animated for an 11-year-old. As long as they're happy and healthy, you leave it alone. Happy, healthy, and smart. He's pretty smart. So now there's a way. Let's see here. Mm, I might want to leave that alone. I may want to leave that alone. Because I swear I can do it somehow. Don't do it. You'll wipe the whole field out. Don't do it. Need to go watch that video on actually how to do that. I know how to add money, take money away, and do certain things, but I never turned the field into a harvestable field with the easy development tools. But I will get it. We'll see how to do that one day. Almost done here. Had to get him back to the shop and hose him off, fill him up with fuel, and wait for the daggum roller. What an idiot. Let's go ahead and plant this big ass field of wheat and not start the roller. I got 2 rollers. I do have 2 rollers. And I will put them in tandem. I sure will. Just remembered I had 2 rollers. I'll start them over with it, cut the time in half. Cut the time in half, boy. He needs fuel anyway. Let's go get some fuel before we do that stupid shit. I'm gonna mount up and put 2 rollers in the field, and that should take it down to 1:15 instead of 2:30. Yeah, should. Should. That's what you call a squeeze. Yep. Yeah, I'll save a load of time here. We will save that time. Start his ass right back over in front too. I gotta remember that I just did that. We're almost done with the soybeans. Alright. Got your diesel, boy. Uh-oh. Game's trying to freeze up. That ain't good. I gotta remember though to put that 715 in the front. What are you doing? We're going this way. Boo-boo head. This tractor's slow. God. Put that 15 in the front. Definitely put them in the front. Well, the line's making a difference over here. Okay, whatever. All is not lost. We're almost done with the soybeans, so we'll be able to get that crap out of the field too and keep moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving. I ain't telling none of my buddies tonight. They probably thought I've abandoned them. I've been gone for over a week now. I won't blame them. They're probably thinking, yep, he's gone. But I hardly played at all last week either. So it's been like very sporadic for the past 2 weeks. Nope, you're done. We're almost done here too. It's gonna be perfect timing. Look at this. Look at this. Actually, just get him out of the way for a second. He'll be back. I can go ahead and set the course for 2 tractors. That was fun. Let's try this again. 2 tools. Glad I thought of this. Instead of just sitting here rolling for 2.5 hours, I can roll in an hour and 10 and get it done. Rollers X2. Oh, he's way in the hill down there for the first waypoint. That's gonna work out just fine. That'll work out just fine. I like it. I don't normally like much, but there it is. So that leaves off a half acre when you do that. So that's already been rolled, so it won't do much. That cut it down to an hour and 17 minutes, so it's a hell of a lot better than 2.5. Unless you're getting paid by the hour. That sucks, but whatever. All right. Excited about some rolling now. Knocking it out. Hop back on my combine for a second. Up, got a dump. Finish work. All right, that's out of the way. Send him to the house. Some of this stuff will actually just drive to the house. See? It just cross the ditch, just keep on going. Oh. Fun times. Now, I'm guessing I don't need this ditch right here, so we're going to try to smooth that ditch over. This is the fun part right here. Hmm, not crazy about that. It's going to leave a heck of a bowl there. I don't know about that. ditch is probably too big to do that with. It is. I actually got a making a mess, really. That's gonna be the worst field ever. It's gonna be horrible. That is gonna be terrible. That's not gonna be a bad thought. I don't like it, but I don't hate it either. So soften only does so much. So it's gonna leave holes anyway. So where's he going? No, he picked up on the first road he saw, and he's made a circle. Exactly where he's going. All right, that's ugly for right now. We'll worry about that later. It just worked. All right. And he has dumped out. So that's good. He can go home. Nope, he ain't going that long way either. By God. Go over here. Yeah, we're finished. And we got plenty of wheat, so let's go home. That's about 800 acres of wheat as I've got it laid out right now. So that is plenty. Plenty of wheat. Got plenty of wheat out here. I thought about planting a little field there too, but it's just, you know, I don't know what I'll do with that field. Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Just hanging out in Missouri here. You doing all right? Get that big bunch of shit back to the house. All right, lime is almost done. Hang on a minute. I could totally use that shed right there. Cutting up over here. Let me go find my grain cart tractor because I have totally. He's got a load. He's actually got a load. I think I may hook may do that. Hook the black Steiger to one of the plows and have the two high power tractors hooked to the plow. Man, that thing right there is a lifesaver. That mother bin was an absolute lifesaver. He took the sign down. Hop on over and just keep liming, probably. Cool. That make a nice little short. Mother bin saved the day on high yielding crops. it made it where I could just run like one truck. So might use that thing again over here on these sunflowers. We'll know shortly. Bad thing is, another $118,000 to repaint this joker. So the header's moving. $118,000 to repaint a combine. Yeah, we're gonna roll that way. We get a lot more done with two machines in one field. Yeah, they're flying over here. Shit. He's almost done. We'll line him up on the next field. Nice little swag, isn't it? I know what I'm fixing to do. I'm gonna go build a field real quick. Man, quiet. Let's go build a field. I think pretty nice. Got an Xbox controller over there. I wouldn't think you need but yeah, one brake pedal, one inching pedal. Maybe the middle pedal is for your Steering wheel? Anybody cares to comment on that? I would think so. John Deere's release for your steering wheel was down in the floorboard. This thing is big, ain't it? Which button was it? Y. It was the Y button. There we go. Pulls good. I'd hope so with 800 horsepower. We gotta work on that some more though. Pulls good. 9 miles an hour. Plenty fast enough for a plow, actually. No disrespect meant for the guys that farm at 100 miles an hour on this game, but this is gonna need some more work right here. This is too much of a swag. Uh-oh. You don't want to pull that. This ditch wasn't quite as deep, so it leveled it out pretty good. A little too deep right here, but we'll get it. Taking a pretty big chunk out. I can level that up some more. I will get it. Might as well waste this little time while we're finishing up the rollers over there. Would you rather watch rolling or plowing? A little dirt stirring always does good. That's not too bad right there. I could do that. Really, Derrick Henderson scored 2 touchdowns tonight already? Really? I guess when you ain't got a quarterback hardly, you gotta do something. I've seen Tyler Huntley do some good things though. He's done some good stuff in the past. He makes some pretty crappy fields actually, but actually went well. All right. Now, that's done now. Hopefully that works out just fine. JRA Games. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Doing fine. Uh, Trying to make a night of it here. You doing all right? Just got done with the old soybeans, so trying to get everything moved back to the house. And just made a couple of edits to a few fields, and got a couple of rollers going down here. So. Yeah, I do have quite a ways to go here. We got a long way to go. I just got done with all the soybeans and the corn is done, so we got one field of sunflowers left. We're trying to get it all packed up though. Actually ran pretty smooth. Actually went way smoother than I expected it to. So. I just grabbed. We're trying to own this whole map at Missouri River Bottom, so pretty big operation. 3 combines, um, 3 trucks. I got a lot going on here, so I'm knocking it out little by little. If this thing will unlock, I'll be able to show it all I own here. I'm contemplating doing an on the map, slightly on the map challenge here. I keep talking myself out of it though, because that actually is a lot. You have to have 3 or 4 days in a season to knock this all out. So this is, let's see here. Yeah, I got pretty much all of this. Pretty big chunk. Yeah, so I've bought all the way down here and I've made some bigger fields and whatnot, but like this is one big field now and this is one big field and I'm trying to make these bigger, but I keep talking myself out of buying the whole map. You know, I have free time sometimes, but not enough free, not that much free time, so. It's pretty cool though. I like this map. Me and this map get along just fine, so. Let's fix that little part right there. Try to make this look as normal as possible, but just, you know how normal it goes most days here. Yeah, there we go. That's normal. I appreciate that for sure. That looks normal now. Great. Definitely got plenty. Um, my rollers are over here in the biggest field I've got. It's a 600 something acres that these rollers are running in right now. So I made that myself. So that was all corn. So 600. I think I figured up 600 acres in this one field, but it's a giant field, and I had 3 machines run. It took I think 3 hours to harvest corn. Rough. One roller was going to take 2.5 hours, and I was like, nope, we're not going to do that either. I'm trying to compete with Bink's farm here. It's hard to do. He's got more free time than I do. I get a lot of good ideas from him, but he has more free time than I do. So, and he's a hell of a guy, a lot better than what I am on this stuff. So, but they walked across a lot of acres here. Once I get done with this rolling here, we're going to go back to the harvesting. We got one big field of sunflowers left. So, I'm not sure if I'll even start that tonight, but. So, I can start this joker here. We can start the plowing here. Oh yeah, man, this thing is talking about some pay. I got this in storage. That's $7 million with soybeans. My dry corn is nowhere near even what I've got, and that's a million. So I've got, I got, it's the money involved here, dude, for sure. It's just the headache of the keeping it going. Wish I had a normal like 9 to 5 job where I could have time to like stream and stuff, but it's still 28. If I had a normal job, I could spend more time doing this, but my job is more hectic around the holidays. I'm fixing to slack off a little bit after the first, so I just said that field 28. I got a lot of respect for the guys that have nothing better to do than hang out on farm sim all day. They probably get paid more than I do. Probably got more hair on their head too. You got anything going today? You just kind of hanging out? I don't blame you. I got one of those nights I don't have much to do in the morning for a change, so I actually was gonna do a long live stream tonight, but I didn't get started when I wanted to get started. I did not get started tonight when I wanted to. I was a few minutes late. tractor is really slow compared to that other one. It's half the horsepower, I guess so. That's why I put him in the back too. Mm. Yeah, I had a spare big tractor sitting around, and then I bought this one too earlier, so we're breaking them in. I had that big roller chasing this tractor right here, so I just put whatever on whatever. So I got two 830 John Deere's pulling grain carts, and just whatever. This is the beast right here, though, the 785. I just bought this one, so because everybody else had one. Yeah, I couldn't resist the black. You could get the red, the bright green, or this. So I opted in with the black. So that's a hell of a tractor, even though this one is too. My twin turbo 1400 horsepower Magnum. It doesn't play either. It'll do 100 miles an hour. So beast mode. A little something different. This thing's insanely quiet though. Now we're 21 here for that. And I don't really have a lot to do here shortly, but we're gonna hang out for a little while. I was hoping to get started with sunflowers tonight, but with as many tractors I got, I end up doing the same thing that you're talking about. Just, some of them just sit here. I don't hardly use this Transtar. It does some seed every once in a while. This tractor spends my time hanging out too, so I don't. I use some of these little row crop tractors for some odds and ends, but my big tractors do most of my heavy lifting. Definitely got the horses. And I got these combines that are big. I had some John Deere's that did not hold quite as much grain. You see I got a bunch of trailers just sit around too, so I don't use half of these trailers. Just in case you need them though, I want to have one. I got 3 trailers, 4 trailers that just sit here. I can't drive. Dang, that was tough right there. Like I've never been on a combine before. I'm gonna bring all those trailers back here and park them on the back right. This back lot back here. I got this big shed I don't park anything in. It all stays running all the time. These Lexians are some diesel hogs. Diesel hogs. They cover some ground though, I can't complain. Got that process started. We're going at it over here now. Not even straining. I know what I might need to do though. I put that tractor back in field only mode because it was gonna, when they trim in, they make a mess if you leave it in the create field mode. I just thought about that. Absolutely. Exactly right. And if it wasn't for auto drive and course play, I wouldn't have any of this stuff really. I used to play on console on FS25, and I didn't have like, I'd go around the ends a time or two, let the worker take over, go drive the grain cart, go drive the truck. But with this, all this technology we got, I'm able to go do the too much. Just gotta be careful on like a live stream. Some people don't like to watch, you know, they don't like to watch you not do anything. So the bad thing is once I got all this auto drive and stuff, they come out with AI worker. So whatever, kind of kicking the dick. It's always something else added to keep you going. You're gonna buy something else if it pops up. So I appreciate that. Now, like I got, like I like to have a lot of stuff going at one time. It keeps me busy. Now every once in a while I will go hop on something myself and just run it. I'll set me a. I got some smaller fields here. I'll get on a combine and run it, and I may roll sometimes and plant sometimes, but you got a lot of ground to cover, like you said, so you don't have a lot of time. Wish those daggum sunflowers were. They started to just plow them under, but I'm gonna cut them. I was gonna plant soybeans up there, and I had made about a half a round, and realized that I was planting sunflowers. I'm not too happy about that. I was not happy about that crap. I went ahead and just finished off, but jeez. Wonder how bad this paint job's gonna be. 75,000, great. Like a whole truckload of wheat. planting anything else. So we're gonna park this back here in the back. Man, the maintenance is not as bad as the paint. That paint wears me out on here. That's what I'm kind of baffled by, but whatever. It's just a game, I guess. But painting that combine was $118,000. The whole thing did cost like $400. Yeah, repaint is insane. You are exactly right. Like, did I buy new decals and everything for it, or what? What are we doing? Parking store way over in the back. Way over here in the back. Had another set of grain beds here and I got rid of them. I got a bunch of wood chips over there too that I dumped out of mine. Make sure I got all my grass fixed around here while I'm at it. I'm making a mess. Making a mess. You had some more grass fixed. There we go. ADD kicked in, sorry. They're almost done rolling here. 30 more minutes. Cool. Probably get done with this rolling and get out of here for the night. But I do use quite a few of my row crop tractors for planting and light stuff. But I try to have two of everything also. Trying to make sure this big one won't catch up and they won't catch them, so good to go. I'm out of things to do for a minute until I get done over here. I guess next episode we'll do the sunflowers. Man, I hate that. I want to be done harvesting tonight. It's only 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's right. You got, man, wish that have took Derrick Henry to score 2 touchdowns first half. Oh well, man. Yeah, I had these rollers in 22, and you know, like when you're on console, you can just get the regular roller that does like 6 or 7 miles an hour. I went and found me a mod that did like the 12, 13, 14 miles an hour. And then I had one that you could turn into a mulcher. So that's luckily they finally got all that crap from FS25 because I was lost with these little mulchers they give us here. But yeah, I had two rollers. Had the small one and the big one in FS22 on console, and my 7810 pulled a little roller, and this other tractors pulled them. But they didn't remember like 5, 6 miles an hour until you got the mod. I couldn't wait to get my hands on these when I got back to FS25. I need to get the what was I gonna say? The mod where you don't have to roll anything. It's right there. I can just get it, but you don't have to roll anything if you get the mod. It rolls behind you. It automatically just no roll mod, whatever it's called. So it saved me some time, but it's whatever. I like my realism. So we would never roll behind some of the stuff on the farm. So yeah, they're almost done though. And this guy right here is almost done too. My plan is to make mm, all this one big field at one time, but I got to saw those trees down first. So I like my I like my realism, but again some of the stuff we would not do on a real farm. Not down this area we wouldn't, but if you got a good enough drill or a seeder or a planter, you don't have to roll behind it for damn sure, or in front of it. And this was a good truck and trailer combination here. I was kind of excited about the Volvo. It did a really good job for me. Volvo did a really good job. Pretty pleased with them. If I could just find something to put on the door, this might get me a decal for my trucks. Guess I could make one, couldn't I? Dang it, hit the wrong button. Sorry. It's gonna freeze up now. Let me drink me some water before it run in my mouth. I hadn't played this in a while. I didn't have any time week before last. I didn't have much time this past week, so I'm like, I'm 2 weeks behind on playing and going live. Customize. Well, I guess there was not a way to put anything on the door. got to get everything ready to go to the sunflower field when the seasons change. So that sounds so horrible. The sunflower field. See, with the mother bin, I was able just to run like one truck and keep up with multiple combines. It really saved me on my trucks. I normally had to run three trucks or four, three. Yeah, it normally takes three trucks to keep up with three combines, and they do a horrible job. So the mother bin kept all the carts going around in circles. They didn't hardly stop, and the trucks could just run sometimes. The sunflower field. Yeah. 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 Sunflower field. I guess I'll put all three of them over here. Get done quicker. Yep, mother bin saved the daggum day. But I had to wait till I got done rolling before I could switch to November to harvest sunflowers. Kind of kicked myself in the rear for that. But it just prolonged the live stream night. We're having a good time anyway, so might as well live stream instead of going to bed like I've been doing for the past couple weeks. Need Brandon McManus to kick another field goal to tie up two parlays. I did not really have the I didn't really have the Ravens winning that game tonight. That's funny though. Yeah, they're almost done here. That's cool. All right, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by. I was digging off in my parlays real quick, so sorry about that. Yeah, thanks for coming by, dude. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Good to see you. I got a touch of ADD, so forget like go cut the light off, and I'll see a bowl of cereal and I'll stop eating the cereal before I cut the light off. So Lock the door, lock the door through. Oh, cereal. Somebody's growing cotton up here. Cool. Have a good one, brother. Appreciate you. I ain't too worried about those. They'll be fine. Let's straighten this shop up yard a little bit. We'll line these trailers up back here. This looks like dog. Looks like dog. This little truck can do it. Now, these are good trailers here. I don't care what anybody says about these. These are really good trailers. They haul the same thing that double hopper bottom does right here. This 40,000 liters. And they are hella fast when you dump. And it will haul everything. I ran them after the DLC came out for the Plains and Prairies. And they will haul. They're not light though. That's close enough. I gotta run this next. Gooseneck. Low boy. Gooseneck. That's hilarious. Got your gooseneck, boy? No, got a low boy. Boy. Tidy up a little bit. Tidy up, tidy up, tidy up. Will this thing haul propane? I think it will. That's what I got it for. That looks better. Looks tidy. Tidy, tidy. Now, I don't think I can pull this next one with this trout. I don't think I can. And with the current setup of the mother bin, that would save me a lot of damn time right there. Instead of running two trucks, we could just run one truck with two trailers. Billy, I think it'll pull it too. I think that Volvo will pull it just fine. I want to say it will. I swear that sun goes probably gonna see it too. So probably gonna see it right there. And you're gonna see it right there. Right there where you at. Go check my rollers real quick. Well, they're trying to finish up, ain't they? Yep. 11 minutes. 3 minutes. Hell yeah. Thank you for finally getting my money, underdog. Thought y'all trying to get me. excited to get this field rolled. Jeez. I forgot when I could sell some of my products, so I can't sell anything in October. So $7 million soybeans. Yeah, why would you want to grow anything else? $7 million soybeans. Wow. My dry corn is gonna be quite a bit too. So that's some horrible shit up this way. So make sure we had plenty of fertilizer left. We do. I mean, not fertilizer, damn it. Propane. Got 785 rolling just fine. So shop yard looks a lot better when I tidied it up some. God, he's way behind the other tractor. Okay. It's twice the horsepower I figured it would be. I think I might put a road through here. That'd probably be the best thing to do. After we harvest the sunflower field, put a happy little road through here. Or put a road through here. God, dog. 1050. Yeah, I could put a road through there. Instead of driving 75 miles around the edge of the farm. Sunflower shouldn't be much of a problem. I don't think. I don't. I don't know how they yielded last time. I forgot. Just about got everything ready to go for the next episode. This tractor's got more horsepower than the other tractor does. That's funny. It does not weigh enough though. Probably want to use that. I ain't either. Mmm. There it is. Yep, it absolutely is. Hmm. There it is. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. That was educational. We done it. Let's go. What have you done? But that is two different fields, right? No big deal. No big deal. This is CP1 field right here. Just a thought. Excuse me. Ain't gonna be won't be stalled out too much here by the cause the crop's really good for sure. This gonna be the worst shit ever. Got it going on now, don't I? Gonna be the worst sunflowers ever, actually. Make a crossing here. Uh-uh. Yep, you can't make a road for shit, so There could be a modder or a mapper. Sorry. I thought you was floating, you see it? Oh, damn. Not part of a field, is it? Hung it up that time. That's what happens when you make your own field. Well, anytime, sweetheart. Well, how we do this? That's why you should just leave shit alone sometimes instead of messing with it. What just happened? That's called go back home and start over. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. I just planted the whole farm in soy. Oh shit. Well, this will go back to wheat. This will go back to y'all like sunflowers. Really messed that up, didn't I? Good job. You talking about jacking something up? I don't even want to save it now.